running slow, Mrs. Stockton. Speed it up a little bit. Liven things up, huh? What's the matter? Can't you keep up?
It's these sleeves that are getting in my way.
Oh, Mr. Stock, let's go. Oh, what an ending. I'll tell you, I feel like a fool. Perhaps it's my attire. Anyway, I usually feel like a fool at this point because I have to act like I'm excited and enthusiastic about introducing to you South Florida's Mr. Folk, Michael Stark!
And welcome to New Traditions. This is a cable TV show broadcast live from the Anna Brando Myers Telecommunications Center every week so we could bring to you talented people who live here in South Florida. My co-host, Mr. Edgar Allan Poe IV, is not a very good actor, and he is a fool. And
Thank you.
We're not going to be doing our T-shirt segment today, but we will have a fashion show later on. That's because we're doing a Renaissance show.
This is all authentic Renaissance costumes we're wearing here. It's not just to look silly.
That's right. As you can see by my crown, I'm the executive producer.
And what does my costume imply, Mr. Stock?
Well, it implies...
Yes.
You look pretty normal to me, Mr. Poe. I don't know what it implies. You just wanted to show off your chest. I think that's what it is.
Okay. All right.
Well, we have a busy show. A lot of things happen in the Renaissance, so let's hurry up and get through with it. Joining us is Frank Thornton, or as he's often known as, Frank the Troubadour. Franketh the Troubadour.
Franketh?
Franketh.
Franklin.
Franklin.
Franketh. I like Franketh.
Franklin the Troubadour. Welcome,
Sounds
Frank,
like a
to the
verb.
show.
Good day, my lord.
And also is...
Speaketh more Frankethly.
Thank you, with Mr. Poe. And also on the show is
You
Stephen
usually talk
Hale,
to the
but
list anyway, Mr.
no, it's
Stock.
not Stephen Hale. It's Cosmo the Clown. How you doing, Cosmo?
Fine.
Thank you for joining.
But you'll notice I'm not really in any Renaissance costumes.
I was going to ask you why you dress so strangely.
Well, it's part of the old tradition that we bring to the new tradition.
Oh, okay. So you're the new traditional Renaissance.
It's just the eternal
Very good.
clown, always the same.
I see. Okay.
Nice.
Well, okay. Well, it's very nice. Very nice.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, let's get on with the show. Where do you want to start? What do you want to do?
Oh, I don't know. We have our Christmas segment.
No, that's over. Christmas is over.
No, but Christmas is over? No, it's not, Mr. Stock. This is just December here. What is the date today?
Let's forget that, Mr.
No, it's not
Poe.
even December. It's still November.
This is this guy. We have a busy show. What's he do? He starts talking about things that happened
Christmas
last
gifts
month.
you can get,
Folks, 11 months till Christmas shopping, okay? Let's just drop that. Well, let's go on with...
Hey, I bought some things here, Mr. Stock. I spent my own money. If we had a budget, maybe I could take this sitting down.
Maybe the camera could just get a close-up of the stuff on the table here, and that way we'll just take 5 seconds to do that, and then we'll go on with the show. How about that?
Well, we can do it. We can do a break.
Oh, good. Okay, wait. Here's Mr. Poe's...
A lot of the stuff that's on this desk, people are always asking what is on this desk.
jack?
And a lot of the stuff that's on the... Mr. Stock, I'll handle this. This is my segment.
Oh, okay, here's some chocolate. Is that what you call these things?
It's a good thing you gave me these.
Chuck. Mr. Poe's...
These are a lot of stuff that came from Christmas stocking. Here's a Christmas ball.
This is heavy.
We got a Christmas ball here. But this is stuff I just went out and bought. Because you know how it is, Mr. Stock. You get these these nieces and nephews. You have nieces, nephews, cousins, things like that.
I guess so.
And they're little kids, and you can't expect them to buy Christmas presents for you, but yet you still have to buy presents for them. So the best thing to do, they're little kids. The best thing to do is they're going to break everything. They're going to forget. By next Christmas, they've forgotten what you got them. So you just want to get the cheapest thing possible. And they have these little men here. For 29 cents, I got these.
Mr. Poe, I
take care of all
the reason why I went to the desk is so we could avoid this.
I'm going to take it out. And
you broke it already.
whoops. And these were marked down. These were not originally. They were 59 cents, but they've been marked down to 29. And I think the reason is because it's hard to set up an army with these guys because these are all bad guys. They all look like bad guys. Can you get a close up? Yeah?
No, I think we should go on.
They all have mean they're all
They're
mean
cute, Mr.
people.
Poe. Yeah, they're cute.
Oh, you think they're cute?
I like them. All right, so let's go on. That
That's
was
it?
nice. Okay,
That's
well,
it. That's the end of my segment.
I think it was on too long already, but these sleeves are just a pain. All right, so let's go on with Franklin the Troubadour. Hello, Frank.
Good day, my lord.
Nice plumage.
Thank you.
I imagine you sing and play guitar
You're right.
from the Renaissance area.
Yes.
And
Little gun.
okay, and you asked me to ask you a couple of questions, and I forgot what they were. Something to do with some interesting background.
That's right. Interesting background.
You have an interesting background.
Well, not all of which
Well,
I
he's
can
got
talk
the
about,
plants
but,
behind him. He's got the nice soft blue lights and the pastel colors.
That's very nice.
If he leans over a little bit this way towards us, we get the sign in the background, our New Tradition sign.
Mr. Pope, don't interrupt the guest, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
He looked like he was at a loss.
Franklin,
Very sorry.
You may continue. Franklin, the
Thank you.
troubadour.
No, I was going to say I originally learned much of this material in Colonial Williamsburg as a troubadour for 3 years in the Colonial Taverns, and came to South Florida and began doing the Renaissance fairs at Vizcaya with the Renaissance Historical Society, and they are in. Every March there's a Renaissance fair, which I highly recommend at Vizcaya.
I imagine most of the year it's hard to get work as a troubadour.
As a troubadour, but as I said, this is only one of many incarnations.
Oh, okay. Well, let's hear a song that you have learned through the colonial time. And
Certainly. How about little 16th century sex and violence?
Ooh, love it.
Violence and sex. A holiday, in the first one of the year. Lord Arnold's wife came into the church, the gospel for to hear. And when the meeting it was done, she cast her eyes about, and there she saw little Mattie Groves walking in the crowd. Come home with me, little Mattie Groves, come home with me tonight. Come home with me, little Mattie Groves, and sleep with me till light. Oh, I can't come home, I won't come home and sleep with you tonight. By the rings on your fingers, I can tell you are Lord Arnold's wife. Well, what if I am Lord Arnold's wife? Lord Arnold's not at home, but he is out in the far cornfields bringing the yearlings home. Ah, but a servant who was standing near and hearing what was said, he swore Lord Arnold he would know before the sun was set. And in his hurry to carry the news, he bent his breast and ran. And when he came to the broad mill stream, he took off his shoes and swam. Now little Mattie Groves, he lay down, they took a little sleep. When he woke, Lord Arnold was standing at his feet, saying, how do you like my feather bed? And how do you like my sheets? How do you like my lady that lies in your arms asleep? Well, it's well I like your feather bed, and well I like your sheets, but better by far your lady gay that lies in my arms asleep. Well, get up, Lord Arnold cried, get up as quick as you can, for it'll never be said in fair England I slew a naked man. Oh, I can't get up, I won't get up, I can't get up for my life, for you have 2 long beaten swords, and I but a pocket knife. Well, it's true I have 2 beaten swords, they cost me deep in the purse, but you shall have the better of them, and I shall have the worse. And you will strike the very first blow and strike it like a man, and I will strike the very next blow and I'll kill you if I can. So Mattie struck the very first blow and he hurt Lord Arnold sore. Lord Arnold struck the very next blow and Mattie struck no more. And then Lord Arnold, he took his wife and he set her on his knee, saying, who do you like, the better of us, Mattie Groves or me? And then up spoke his own dear wife, never heard to speak so free. I'd rather a kiss from dead Mattie's lips than you or your finery. And then Lord Arnold, he jumped up and loudly he did bawl. He struck his wife right through the heart and pinned her against the wall. A grave Lord Arnold cried to put these lovers in, but bury my lady at the top, for she was of noble kin.
All right. Golly, Mr. Stock.
Okay.
Not only does he wear tights, but he can sing like a girl. It's amazing.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tights. Legs are a little skinny. Anybody
Thank
ever
you.
mentioned that to you before? Or?
Yes.
I know he's got hard feet, though, Mr. Stock.
That's right.
Because he broke. See, this is why another Christmas, handy Christmas advice here is you got to use this stuff with to wrap things up, or they'll get broken like this did.
Mr.
But
Poe.
actually, Frank broke this.
That's
Can you
right.
explain
See,
that,
another
Mr.
private
Mr.
joke
Thornton?
that Mr. Poe has to share with everybody.
Yes, we're going to
That's-
break it again after I drop it on your foot.
That's right.
Dropped on his
How about
foot.
the fashion show? Is it time for the fashion show?
Oh, you mean what our delicate figures here are wearing that I bought for 29 cents?
No, the fashion show we
was a-
have with everybody else. What you're wearing? Can you? Let's both of us stand up.
Interesting that he talked about
our-
violence. That was a violent song because
Oh,
these guys are
those are
very,
those little
very
Christmas
violent
toys.
looking. There we go.
Oh, don't wreck it, will you?
And I know that some parents out there might be concerned about us touting these violent toys, but they're 29 cents. And, you know, if you're going to get into the spirit of giving at Christmas time, after all, it's better to give than receive and all that. It might as well not cost you a lot of money, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the joke. That was
that
it.
the joke?
Is that it?
Oh,
Okay,
Did you
well,
think it was
let's
funny?
continue.
Did you find that amusing?
Yes. Well,
well,
let's
then I guess it
continue.
was then.
Let's continue with the fashion show. Actually, all right. Well, I don't know, Alan. This is Mr. Poe's costume, and this was the hat that I don't even like. I want to put on another hat that was made by me by our guest Cosmo, and so I'm trying to figure out which is better. And there's I don't know if you figured it out, but Cosmo is a balloon sculpturist. So this is. Thank you for this crown.
You're very welcome. It is very becoming.
Well, thank you. And how long have you been a balloon? Oh, this is Cosmo, our guest.
Are we going to do the
Harry.
fashion show or not, Mr.
Well, you want to do that?
I don't know. We're going
Well,
on to the next guest. Frank, that's that it for poor Frank? He only gets one song, and he gets his foot smashed by an African mask, and that's it, and he's out of here.
We'll come back to you later.
Here, it's okay?
Oh.
Right,
Ah!
here.
Talking
They're
about
rebelling.
violence.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
geez.
I tell you, you do. Let's talk to Cosmo for a
Talk to
minute.
me while I show you my nimble fingers. Here.
Okay. So, is this what you do for a living?
Yes.
Yes. And are you making a living?
Yes. Actually, I'm a millionaire. I just do this for fun.
Oh, okay.
And this is known as balloon art. And this is known as balloon.
Okay.
And
Does someone teach you these things, or does it come out of your mind?
well, yes, came out of my mind. I did actually have some friends who showed me a few things, but mostly you must
Whoa.
you must
Wait,
learn
that's-
to do it on your own. This is the famous poodle. You
Oh,
can
that's
see the red
beautiful.
poodle.
Saying
yeah.
don't try this
Great
at home.
poodle. Well, how about
You can
let's
try it at
let's put it
home.
on
Kids,
display here on the
don't.
table here. Okay. Don't stand up. Don't stand up.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. You can stand up. Okay.
Like dog curb, Mr. Frank? Oops.
Oh,
I
wow.
tell you an
He's
interesting.
playing dead. Lie down. Lie down, doggy.
Here,
They let go of
you
it.
can give the
Great.
dog back already. Here.
Okay, wait. Here's what's this? What are you
Back,
doing now?
back.
Oh! Fall down. Jump through the hook.
Fetch, fetch.
Very good.
Uh-oh.
So usually when I make these balloons, I have to concentrate a lot.
Make me a cat.
Poof, you're a cat.
Hey.
Okay.
I tell you, we get orders from everywhere around here.
Oh, that is cute.
There's a balloon.
Oh, that
art.
is
Who would like to
nice.
see this?
Mr.
Isn't that
Poe.
nice?
Heart balloon. It is a favorite.
I have
That's right.
I have another way you could market this, Cosmo, actually.
Okay.
Because I'm told that this particular thing that I was just talking about to wrap Christmas presents up with, popping these little things here is very good for relieving stress. Mr. Scott,
This is
in a
true.
way. It's very good for relieving stress, but it's hard to buy these things just as it is. You usually have to buy some real expensive stereo
Oh,
or something, or
totally can't-
you know,
yeah.
something that's perishable and you can wrap it up in it. So
Mr.
I noticed
Poe,
with the dog here, you can take the dog and you can pop the little his feet.
I don't think so, Mr.
Huh?
Poe. I don't think
It
we should
works the
waste
same
time
way.
with listening to you talk. Let's talk to Cosmo.
We can
Okay.
sell it as a stress reliever.
I understand.
Hmm?
So, Cosmo, do you just do balloons? Is that your main forte?
Well, I do
here?
mostly balloon art. I do a little close-up magic and
Close-up magic?
Close-up magic. Would you
Okay.
like to
Oh,
see
we can
some
get
close-up
real close
magic?
up with a camera, yeah.
Sure. I'll tell you what.
Here's a
let's-
cat.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's our director, Marcy,
Here's-
who's a cat fanatic.
Here, let me relieve
And
some
this
stress
works.
and pop his
No, no,
feet
no.
and stuff.
No, I don't think so. All right, I'll tell you what.
Well,
Hold
here-
on
You
to
don't
the
dare
close.
take it, Marcy?
Well, okay. What's this in your
Well,
hand
this
now?
one is for you. Here, it's Dolly Parton. Here, play with it for a while.
Okay,
Keep you
all
busy.
right.
That's right. You can pop that one. Mr.
Mushrooms would be
Poe.
growing under these things, you know, in dark places.
And
Cool dark.
Okay, what's this one?
this one is one that I already made. It's called a teddy bear. Can you see? And it dances.
Oh,
all
that's
right.
Dancing
great.
teddy bear. Kind of cute.
That's great. Can I have that one?
You can have that one too,
Oh,
but you
wonderful.
must
I'll
hold
take
it
Dolly
here
Parton. Whoop.
and do it like that.
It does
Okay,
look a little
okay.
bit like Dolly. It really does.
Excellent, excellent.
I'll be darned.
This is very
Any
clever. Now, I've
special
never ever
requests?
seen these before done this
Well,
way.
actually, you know, it is an art. It's balloon art, and it really is an art, and people are fascinated by it. I'm fascinated by it. I've made balloons hundreds of thousands of balloons over the years, and each one is another task. No, I do love it. It is a lot of fun.
Aren't you ever tired of those kids who come and pull on your leg or say, make me one, doesn't that drive you crazy?
I do work mostly with adults, and they don't usually pull on my leg.
Oh. So you're an adult?
I work mostly lately in nightclubs, but I also work a lot at kids' parties and.
At nightclub, are you the main act at a nightclub?
I am a very quick 4-minute, 5-minute act, table to table.
I see.
I have a very efficient 4-minute act, 5 minutes. Here's a bunny rabbit, a simple one. And if you like, he can fly through the air.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is a rather elementary one, and yet.
I don't know.
I have an idea. Why don't we all try to make it here?
Let's do
Oh, forget it. I can never make these things. I'll just sit here and try to relieve stress with
The hardest
Dolly
part really
Parton's
is blowing it up.
Mavericks here.
The hardest part is blowing
Hey,
it.
I can't. It won't pop.
Hey, be nice
It's
to
for
her.
resilience. Dolly is.
Have this. We'll keep it.
Must be a
Okay.
padded bra.
Yeah, I've tried blowing up these balloons before, and you have to have developed
Well, what am I
lungs,
supposed to do with
guess.
this?
Supposed
This is great. I don't know.
You're supposed to shut up, Mr. Poe, and yet our guest, Cosmo the Clown, tell us what to do with it.
Here, hold
This
it.
is mine.
Oh,
Right,
I see. We're going to be instructed.
Would you like your guitar singers to try this?
Well, I don't know. My lord, my picks.
Yeah, I'm working on something already.
We'll do a basic dog. It's really good. Anyone can learn it.
Okay.
Anyone with some talent. Here,
This is the way Steve
take
Martin
it.
started out, you know.
This is true.
He makes
Take
it
it,
make
fold
sense.
over the balloon.
Okay, wait.
like that.
Okay, you're at home too,
This
I
is
guess.
balloon
balloons, too.
art, also known as
Gotta have a
balloon
balloon with it.
sculpting, balloon twisting, balloon folding.
All right.
And this is what we do. We fold it, we pinch and twist like that. Just like that. Very
Fold it.
simple. Can you do it? Look, you're
Pinch.
doing well.
That's
I
right.
expected you to do that good.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, where's
Okay,
the? I don't have
so
a little.
now go about another 2 inches. Do exactly
right.
like I do and fold it over. Twist. Pinch it and twist. Let's
Looks
see.
good so far.
So far, that's very good. We'll just have to fix it up now. You go toward the end.
How far are you supposed to
pinch
twist
and
this?
twist.
Again.
All right. Now, where's the second part now?
And now
You
for
twist
the
over here.
final touch, we blow. Like that. That is it. And you can have a very cute dog. Cute. Here, have the dog.
Thank you.
You're welcome. May I?
Oh, mine's perfect.
This is not bad. It's just a little bit weird.
This is one of those thalidomide dogs. You know, the
This is a
dogs
dog.
are taking
Here.
thalidomide, that medicine that was
Yes.
making
Well-
things come out a little strange.
Either the dog or the maker.
Cosmo, I feel thank you for giving me all these other balloons. You could have this one.
I can.
Yes. That's
Thank
my
you.
gift to you.
I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Speaking
very
of thalidomide,
Okay.
Mr. Stock, I think that was a drug that mothers took and it caused deformity in their babies. I think I should point out that this costume I'm playing. This is a official
Well,
Renaissance
can you wait till the...
fool.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
this is the lead-in for the fashion show. Yes.
Okay,
It's
we're gonna do a
segue
fashion
into the
show.
fashion
Okay,
show.
sure.
I've got a hump here. This costume comes equipped with its own hump because back in those days, in the old days, the kings and the royalty thought it was just hilarious to look at people that were deformed, and all the court gestures and a lot of the fools and the jesters were deformed. You know, they were feeling depressed. The king would say, "Bring in the dwarf," and that would be liven them up. That was of course they didn't have television back in those days.
I see. Okay, well, thank you for that, Mr.
no,
Poe.
yeah.
I guess that's a lead-in for our fashion show.
Yeah.
How about our first... Well, let me stand up first and show you what I have. It's just a robe with these nice sleeves, okay? Mr. Poe, what is this thing? Is this a...
That you'd be the guy asking for the dwarf. You'd be saying,
Okay.
Bring in the one-legged hunchback. Whoops, what's going on? Is this planned?
That's great. That's our fashion music. That's our fashion music. Mr. Poe's
Okay.
wearing a clown outfit, as he said. And our next fashion... You're gonna,
And from the Barcelona Mall,
Oh.
Mark is wearing another royal robe.
Leonardo.
Yeah, Leonardo. I'm sorry. Leonardo's wearing your basic inventor costume. Sashay around a little bit, please,
Okay.
Leonardo.
Can I get out of here?
Leon.
Get out of here.
That's enough, Leon.
Next, one of our other fashion models.
Oh, very nice.
Victor.
And he's wearing an apothecary. This is an apothecary costume. You see, he'd have his tubes in here, and various
These two are
herbs
rather
and
similar in
spices
design,
and
the last one and
Yeah, they are very
eyes
similar.
of newt hair of
Thank you.
bad
you.
underarm,
Very good.
that kind of thing.
And finally,
He was incognito, right?
The Executioner!
the executioner.
Executioner costume. And you know, we're being axed. For those of you who don't know it at home, this is one of our last shows. This is our third to the last
Thank you,
show.
John.
Because this guy, the Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call him, the guy, we're going to get the axe.
Tune in next week for a
So-
lingerie show.
And yeah, it'll be the same models. But yeah, we are getting the axe, and if you could please write in and complain about that, that'd be great. And
See, well,
maybe
I
you could
just-
bring back the show.
Oh, I see. Yeah, we've been canceled. I missed everything Mr. Post said. I usually don't listen to
Yeah.
him anyway.
Yeah, it's terrible, and I'm all upset about it.
These popping bubbles. Relief
I'm
stress.
feeling a
Yeah,
lot of
it's,
stress, so I got to pop these. What I was alluding to earlier, this relief stress. Yeah.
Okay, well,
And
let's
I'm
go on.
almost out, so I guess we'll have to go on with the show.
We have a lot more to do in the show, don't we?
Yes, we do.
What? What do we have to do?
I don't know. I have
Play
another Christmas
music.
gift.
Music!
Music.
Christmas gift.
Franklin the Troubadour.
Yes, indeed. Well, as Mr. Poe so aptly stated previously, there was no television or mass media in the time of the Renaissance, of course, and so for risque entertainment, they had to turn to troubadours.
Ooh.
As I was a-walking, I cannot tell where, nor whether in verse or in prose, nor know either meaning, although they all say it, even as it were under my nose. Yet ever and ever the ladies all cried, Narcissus, come kiss us and love us beside. There came in a lad from I cannot tell where, with I cannot tell what in his hand. It was a fine thing, though it had little sense, but yet it could lustily stand. Yet ever and ever the ladies all cried, Narcissus, come kiss us and love us beside. Some shake it, some stroked it, some kissed it, 'tis said, for it looks so lovely indeed. All of it is honey, and none were afraid, because of their bodily need. Yet ever and ever the ladies all cried, Narcissus, come kiss us and love us beside. At length he did put to his pretty fine toy, I cannot say where 'twas below. To one of these ladies I cannot say why, nor wherefore that he should do so. Yet ever and ever the ladies all cried, Narcissus, come kiss us and love us beside. The youth, being tired, began to retreat and hang down his head like a flower. The ladies the more did desire a new treat, but alas, it was out of his power. Yet ever and ever the ladies all cried, Narcissus, come kiss us and love us beside. When full 40 weeks they had expired, a pitiful story to tell. These ladies did get what they little desired, for their bellies began for to swell. And dangling their babies, they rantingly cried, Narcissus shan't miss us, nor be by our side.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hear, hear.
I like a good body song. How about you, Mr.
Oh, I love them. Did they
Oh.
really sing songs like
They
Oh,
that?
yes,
really
indeed.
sing them.
Yes, in
That's-
fact, in Williamsburg, there's an archives of books that are 300 years old, and they're full of just incredibly inventive smut.
Oh,
Yes.
really? Do they ever get overtly dirty, or is
Oh
it?
no, they're always have the thin veneer of respectability, but they're never explicit. I'll put it
Kept
that way.
those pesky parent groups off their backs.
Something like
coming in
that,
and
yes.
Saying we're going to
The,
boycott the
Yes.
product that you're.
Tipper Gore in a past life.
I imagine, well, if someone like me came along and didn't like your music, I'd have your head.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, you're lucky I like your music. And we just have a few
Well, at
minutes.
least it wouldn't look like your head now, would it?
No, I have a like. This is a crown, courtesy of Cosmo. Cosmo, you have any last-minute
Absolutely.
sculptures for us?
How about a request? Any requests?
A request.
Well, you.
A parrot.
A parrot.
Okay.
Melancholy baby.
A green one.
Sorry.
And while
A
he's
green
pulling up
parrot?
the-
A green
Yes.
parrot from The Voice.
While he's
The
blowing up
director.
that balloon, Mr. Stark, I point out that they have these bang balls, and unfortunately I've banged these a lot, but they're supposed to make a loud noise. Oops. Of course, you have to hit them together. And one was rolled under the thing. Now, this is what one looks like. And this is the kind of...
Well, we don't care. Our guest Cosmo is working, and we are...
I'm filling up the time while he's...
I wanted to ask him a question.
Please do.
Okay, but anyway, there's these bang balls that make a lot of noise if you want to give something to a kid and you don't like their parents.
Thank you.
So like getting them to set it
We'll
down.
remember that next
And not
Christmas.
expensive.
What was the hardest request you've done, or the strangest request?
Well, you know, kids always ask for computers. And
But you don't work with kids.
I do at times, yes.
Oh, okay.
And most adults are kids at heart, you know. But they ask for computers and typewriters. And
Can you do anything?
Can you do a computer or a typewriter?
I haven't figured out the computer yet, but the typewriter, we got that.
While Cosmo is
printer.
working on this sculpture,
This is a parrot in a perch.
Oh, that's
Little
great.
sweet. Very cute.
It looks
The
like a
tail.
cat in a perch, but I'm not going to say anything.
Well, if you think this looks like a cat, then
Okay.
what does that look like?
Yeah.
That's a cat.
That's the parrot.
This is a cat.
Here's the parrot in
Here's
the
a
perch
cat.
right here.
Well, okay, that's wonderful. Oh, yeah, you're right. That does look
That
like
is a tail.
Or a
Yeah.
monkey.
You shouldn't
Oh,
put those
a
two
monkey and a
together.
palm
cats.
tree. Here, hold
Do
on.
a monkey,
They're
do a
trying to
monkey
eat
while
each
I
other.
say goodbye to everybody. This is New Traditions
Okay.
here every week. Actually, we're not here every week. This is like one of our last shows. We're only here for a couple more weeks.
Where's that
So-
stress reliever?
How can you be happy when only a couple more weeks left?
I don't have any more things to pop.
But while
These
Cosmo's
balloons, I
doing our monkey,
That relieves some stress.
thanks for tuning into New Traditions. Every Monday at Monday at 2:30.
2:30 in the afternoon.
Tuesdays at 10:30 in the morning, Thursday nights at 10 o'clock at night. Tell everybody, tune in every week. Thanks for tuning in. And Cosmo's quickly, well, you're making a monkey real quick.
And
huh?
one last final Christmas thing. This comes from our producer. Merry Christmas. With taxes and inflation to keep a body broke, the strain of Christmas giving has ceased to be a joke. To give you some idea how I've cut to the bone, I'm giving you the only thing that I can call my own.
2 chestnuts. I don't get it.
Poor Pa's nuts, it says. Yes, it is chestnuts. And of course, chestnuts are part of Christmas, right?
That's right.
The only thing left that he can call his own, according to whoever
Check this out.
came up with this idea. This
Oh,
is a
and there we go.
novelty item.
Oh,
This
there's
is
the
called
monkey.
novelty item.
Miss Bo, let's just
climbing
do
a palm
something
tree.
really funny
You
now.
see them in
The
Christmas
monkey.
movies,
The
right?
Monkey climbing
monkey.
a palm tree.
Monkey climbing a palm tree. Can you do a hippo?
Yes. Hold that.
Okay, well, you better hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your 4-minute act in 30 seconds.
Okay, here it is.
And here we have this is something that also is very cheap, an oxy top, and you can play with it while you can play with this without even taking it out of the package, and you can give it to somebody, and it still looks like it's new, like you never even used it, and
Here, hold this.
you spin it around and it changes colors. You see this, Mr. Stock? This is like a psychedelic
here.
effect. A psychedelic effect here. It'll really end the show in a bang. Whoops.
Oh, it's Christmas. Oh, there's a hippo in the show. Oh, those are coconuts.
Coconuts.
Oh, that's great. That's
Do the
great.
hippo the next show.
Hippo the next one. Thank you, Cosmo.
How about a Santa
Thank you,
Claus for
Franklin.
Christmas? Oh.